newer type of lesson. Okay, so let's start with our revision. Okay, let me just scroll down. Okay, here we go. So 344, 338. Okay, so let me have this 338. Okay, so first question. Do you think I rode to school today on a bicycle? Do you think I rode today to school on a bicycle? Yes or no?
Yeah,
I think you rode to,
I think you rode
to school today
good today
on a bicycle.
on a bicycle.
Very good. Did that picture hang on the wall last lesson? Did that picture hang on the wall last lesson? Yes, that
Yeah,
picture
that picture
hang on the wall
on the wall.
last lesson.
Last lesson.
Very good. Where were you the last time you swam? In a swimming pool or at the seaside? Where were you the last time you swam? In a swimming pool or at the seaside? The last time I
The
swam,
last I swam.
I was
I was
swimming pool or
swimming
seas
pool.
at a swimming pool.
A swimming pool.
Where did I drive a car last week? Did I drive a car last week? Yes, you drove a
Yes,
car
you drove a car
last week.
last week.
Did you catch a cold last year? Did you catch a cold last year? Yes, I caught a
Yes,
cold
you
last
got
year.
a cold last year.
Greg, did anyone in your family make toast for breakfast this morning? Did anyone in your family make toast for breakfast this morning? Yes, someone
Yes,
in my
someone
family
in my
made
family
toast for breakfast
told for
this
breakfast
morning.
this morning.
Very good. What was the first thing I said when I met you today? What was the first thing I said when I met you today? The first thing you said
The first thing you
when you
said
met me today
when you met me
was
today
hello.
was hello.
Very good. What was the name of the last film you saw? What was the name of the last film you saw? The name
The
of the
name
last film I
of the
saw
last film I
was.
saw was
Mhm. What was the last movie you saw?
Mario.
Super Mario Brothers. Very good. Did you think it was a good film? Did you think it was a good film? Yes or no?
Yes,
I thought it was a good
it
film.
was good film.
Very good. Okay. Okay, next put this sentence into the past tense, okay? Sophie often wins at table tennis. Sophie often wins at table tennis. Sophie often
Something
won at table
often won
tennis.
a table tennis.
Where the ducks fly over the lake. Ducks fly over the lake. The ducks flew
The ducks
over
flew
the lake.
over the lake.
Where we throw all our rubbish in the bin. We throw all our rubbish in the bin. We threw
We, we threw
all our rubbish
all our
in
rubbish
the bin.
in the bin.
Where Dan never loses his school books. Dan never loses his school books. Dan never lost
The never lost
his school books.
his school books.
Very good. My daughter always breaks her toys. My daughter always breaks her toys. My daughter
My
always
daughter
broke her
always broke
toys.
the toys.
Very good. Why is it easy to remember the past tense of put, caused, hurt, cut, and hit? Why is it easy to remember the past tense of the words put, caused, hurt, cut, and hit? It's easy to
It's
remember
easy
the
to
past
remember
tense of
the
put,
past tense of put,
caused, hurt,
caused her,
cut, and hit
got and hit.
because they do not change.
Do not
The
change.
past is the same as the
The,
present.
hmm?
The past
the
is the same
same
as the present.
as this.
As the present.
Huh?
As the present. One more.
Hmm?
I'll put it there. The past is the same
The past is the same
as
as the
the
present.
present. Very good. So it means the present and past are the same. Okay. Give me some examples. Give me some examples, please. After my mom washed
As
up
for
the
one
plates,
was in a
I put
place,
them in the cupboard.
put them in the cupboard.
I didn't buy
Didn't
the
buy
tennis racket
the
because
tennis racket because
it cost too much.
It costs too much.
Mary cut her finger
Mary cut a finger
yesterday and it hurt.
yesterday and it hurt.
Kim hit the tennis ball, or
Kim
Kim
hit a
hit the
tennis ball
high into the air.
into the air.
Very good. How many grandchildren does your mom's mom have? How many grandchildren does your mom's mom have? My mom's mom
My mom's mom
has
has
how many? Like, let's say 20 grandchildren.
20 grandchildren.
Very good. Are you her grandson or granddaughter? Are you her grandson or granddaughter? I'm her
I'm
grandson.
her grandchild,
Grandson.
grandson.
Very good. Okay, so what's this? What's this? It's your top lip.
With the tablet.
Very good. If a man's got hair above his top lip, what do we call it? If a man has hair above his top lip, what do we call it? If a man's
If a
got
man
hair
a
above
chin
his top
above
lip,
the tablet,
we call it a
we
mustache.
call it a mustache.
Very good. And what's the hair on the man's chin called? And what's the hair on a man's chin called? The hair on
The
a
hair
man's chin
on a man's chin
is called a beard.
is called a beard.
Very good. Do you want to have a beard and mustache when you're an adult? Do you want to have a beard and a mustache when you're an adult? Yes or no?
Yes,
I want to have
I want
a
to have
beard and
a beard
mustache
and mustache
when I'm an adult.
when I'm an adult.
Very good. Do you always enjoy visiting your relatives? Do you always enjoy visiting your relatives? Yes or no?
Yes,
I always enjoy
I always enjoy
visiting my relatives.
visiting my relative.
Do you think you'll visit the moon for a holiday one day in the future? Do you think you'll visit the moon for a holiday one day in the future? Yes or no?
Yes,
I think I'll visit
if we
the
a visit
moon for a
the
holiday
moon for a
one
Friday
day in the future.
one day in the future.
Very good. When someone's crying and we don't know why, what can we ask them? When someone's crying and we don't know why, what can we ask them? When someone's crying,
When
when
someone's crying,
someone's crying and
when
we
someone's
don't know
crying,
why,
we don't know
we
why.
can ask them, what's
We
the
can
matter?
ask what's the matter.
Give me an example. Give me an example, please. What's the matter, Sam?
What's the matter, son?
My knee hurts.
When he heard
I fell off my bike.
the fur of my bike,
Very good. What's the matter with me? What's the matter with me? You've got toothache.
he got to say,
Very good. Okay, next. Which do you think are more interesting, magazines or comics? Which do you think are more interesting, magazines or comics? I think
I think
magazine
magazines
are more interesting
are more
than
interesting
comics.
than comics.
Are you interested in sport? Are you interested in sport? Yes or no?
Yes,
I'm interested in
I'm
sport.
interested
In sport.
in sports.
If a film at the cinema is boring, what can we do? When a film in at the cinema is boring, what can we do? If a film at the
If a
cinema
film
is boring,
at a cinema is
we can
boring,
stop watching it
we just stop watching
and leave the cinema.
and leave the cinema.
Do you get bored when you have nothing to do? Do you get bored when you have nothing to do? Yes, I get bored
Yes, I get bored
when I have nothing to do.
when I haven't nothing to do.
Do you live in the country? Do you live in the country? Yes or no?
Yes,
I live in the
I
country.
live in a country.
What's a block of flats? What's a block of flats? A block of flats
A block of
is a
flats
large building
with a large
with a
building
lot of flats
with a
in it.
lot of block in it.
Are there many blocks of flats in your country? Are there many blocks of flats in your country? Yes or no?
Yes,
There are a lot
there
of
are a lot of
blocks in my country.
blocks in my country.
Very good. Okay, next. When someone says see you, they mean hello or goodbye? When someone says see you, do they mean hello or goodbye? When someone says
When someone says,
see you, they mean goodbye.
hmm?
When someone says
If
See
I
you.
want to see you,
They mean goodbye.
indeed, goodbye.
Give me an example. Give me an example, please. Okay, I have to go home now. Okay, one more.
Okay, I
Okay, I have
okay.
to go home
I go
now.
home to now.
Go home now. See
Go
you.
home now. See you.
Very good. Okay, so that's the end of our revision. Let's have new words. Okay, let's start. Okay, repeat. Could.
Good.
Very good. Okay, listen. So the past of the verb can is could. Okay, so let's practice. What's the past of can? What's the past of can? The past of can
The past of
is could.
tense is good.
Could you walk when you were 4 years old? Could you walk when you were 4 years old? Yes or no?
Yes,
I could walk
I could walk
when I was 4 years
when
old.
I was 4 years old.
Very good. Could you understand any English words when you were 6 years old? Could you understand any English words when you were 6 years old? Yes or no?
Yes,
I could understand
I could understand
some English words
English words
when I was 6 years old.
when I was 6 years old.
Very good. Could you write your name when you were a little baby? Could you write your name when you were a little baby? No, I
No,
couldn't write my
I
name
couldn't write my
when
name.
I was a little baby.
I was a little baby.
Very good. Thanks. Repeat. Push.
Push,
Pull.
pull.
Very good. Okay, listen. I'm pushing the book. Okay, I'm pushing the book. Now I'm pulling the book. Okay, let's practice. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? You're pushing the book.
You're pushing the book.
What am I doing? What am I doing? You're pulling the book.
You're pulling the book.
Very good. What's the past of can? What's the past of can? The past of can
The past of
is
tense
could.
is good.
Do we push the door to go out of the classroom? Do we push this door to go out of this classroom? Yes or no?
Yes,
We push the door
we push the door
to go out of the
to go
classroom.
out
Of the classroom.
of, of the classroom.
Wait, is this table too heavy for you to pull across the floor? Is this table too heavy for you to pull across the floor? Yes or no?
Yes,
That table's
the
too
table
heavy for me
too heavy for
to
me
pull across the
to pull
floor.
was across floor.
Across the floor. Very good. Okay, next repeat plan.
Rent,
Very good. Okay, listen. A plan is an idea about what to do in the future. Okay, let's practice. What's a plan? What's a plan? A plan is
a
an
plan,
idea
an idea
about what to do
about what to do
in the future.
in the future.
Very good. Who makes most of the plans in your family? Your mother or your father? Who makes most of the plans in your family? Your mother or your father? My father
My father
makes most of the
makes me
plans
was a plan
in my family.
in my family.
Very good. Okay, next repeat. Where do you come from?
Where do you come?
Who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to?
Very good. Okay, listen. When we use question words like where, what, and which, we put prepositions at the end of the sentence. Where is a question word. Form is a preposition. Okay? Where is a question word. From is a preposition. So we do not say from where do you come. We say where do you come from. We put the preposition at the end. We do not say to who are you talking. We say who are you talking to. Okay, let's practice. Where do you come from? Where do you come from? I come from
I
Japan. One more. I come from
come
Japan.
from Japan.
Who am I talking to? Who am I talking to? You're talking to me.
You're talking to me.
Where am I taking the book from? Where am I taking the book from? You're taking the book
You're taking the
from
book
the table.
from the table.
Very good. What am I putting the pen under? What am I putting the pen under? You're putting the pen
You're putting a pen
under the book.
under the book.
Very good. What do pirates travel on? What do pirates travel on? Pirates
Pirate
travel on ship.
turtle or ship.
Very good. What can we measure things with? What can we measure things with? We can measure things
We can measure
with a
things
ruler.
with a ruler.
Very good. Next, repeat dream.
Dream.
Very good. Okay, listen. I don't always remember my dreams when I wake up in the morning. Sometimes I remember them and sometimes I forget them. Okay, let's practice. Do you always remember your dreams when you woke up in the morning? Do you always remember your dreams when you woke up in the morning? No, I don't always
No, I don't always
remember my dreams when
remember
I
my
wake up in the
dreams.
morning.
Hmm?
When I wake up
When
in the
I wake
morning.
up in the morning,
Sometimes I remember them
sometimes I remember
and
them,
sometimes I
and
forget
sometimes
them.
I work it.
Very good. Do you ever dream that you can fly? Do you ever dream that you can fly? Yes or no?
Yes,
I sometimes dream
I sometimes
that
dream
I can fly.
that I can fly,
Very good. Okay, next repeat. Grow.
grow,
Grow up.
grow up,
Grown up.
grown up.
Very good. Okay, listen. Farmers grow things like vegetables and fruit on their farms. Another word for adult is grown up. Okay, let's practice. What kind of things do farmers grow on their farms? What kind of things do farmers grow on their farms? Farmers grow things
Farmers grow things
like vegetables
like
and fruit
vegetables
on their
and fruit
farms.
in the farm.
Wiggy, do you think you're growing slowly or fast? Do you think you're growing slowly or fast? I think
I
I'm
think
growing,
I'm growing
I'm growing fast.
fast,
Very good. When you grow up, what job do you want to do? When you grow up, what job do you want to do? When I grow up,
when I grow
I
up.
want to be
I want to be
what? A doctor, a scientist,
a
a chemist,
engineer.
an engineer. Very good. What's another word for adult? What's another word for adult? Another word for
Another word
adult is grown
for
up.
adult is grown up.
Very good. Are kids generally stronger than grown-ups? Are kids generally stronger than grown-ups? No. Kids
No,
aren't generally
and generally
stronger than grown-ups.
can
Grown-ups,
grown
they're
ups.
generally
They generally
weaker than grown-ups.
weaker than grown up.
Very good. Okay, next, let's have past tense of irregular verbs.
Past tense of irregular verb.
Very good. Okay, now let's learn about past tenses of irregular verbs. Here are some more verbs with irregular past tense. So sometimes past tense irregular verb it's different and sometimes it's a different spelling. Okay, so let's have some examples. Okay, repeat after me. Sell, sold.
Fell, sold.
Very good. Next, find, found.
Find, found.
Begin, begun.
Began, begun.
Learn, learned.
Wrong, wronged.
Shake, shook.
Shake, shook.
Forget, forgot.
Forget, forgot.
Dream, dreamt.
Dream, dreamt.
Shine, shone.
Shine, shone.
Very good. Hear, heard.
Hear, heard.
Feel, felt.
Feel, felt.
Stand, stent.
Fan, stand.
Fall, fell.
Fall, fell.
Very good. Next, smell, smelt.
Smell, smelt.
Wake up, woke up.
Wake up, woke up.
Bring, brought.
Bring, brought.
Leave, left.
Leave, left.
Very good. Next, sing, sang.
Think, think.
Okay, last one. Understand, understood.
Understand, understand.
Very good. So the past tense of the verb sell is sold. The past tense of the verb begin is begun. Okay, let's practice. What's the past tense of the verb sell? What's the past tense of the verb sell? The past tense
The
of the
buttons
verb sell
in the above
is
cell
sold.
is sold.
Very good. Okay, finish these sentences, please. Last month, my parents sold. Last month, my parents sold. Last month,
Last
my
month,
parents sold
my parents sold
their old car.
their old car.
Very good. 2 weeks ago, I found. 2 weeks ago, I found. 2 weeks ago,
2 weeks ago,
I found some money
I found some money
on the pavement.
in the pavement.
Very good. When my dad met my teacher yesterday, he shook. When my dad met my teacher yesterday, he shook. When my dad
But my dad
met my teacher
uh,
yesterday, met
uh,
my
met my
teacher yesterday,
teacher yesterday.
he shook hand with
He
him.
shook, the,
He shook hands
he shook hands
with him.
with him.
This morning I forgot. This morning I forgot. This morning
This
I
morning,
forgot to
I
brush
forgot
my hair.
to brush my hair.
Very good. Did you hear me say good morning? Did you hear me say good afternoon to you at the beginning of the lesson? Did you hear me say good afternoon to you at the beginning of the lesson? Yes, I heard
I heard him
you
say
say good afternoon to me
afternoon to me
at the beginning of the
at
lesson.
the beginning of the lesson.
Very good. Okay, so now let's move on to reading.
Okay, so just a moment, please.
Okay.